Hello and welcome. Venus Castleberg here. Welcome to Adventures with Venus. I noticed something, like I've done a lot of videos, and a lot of times with the videos that I do, I am sharing tools and processes and ways that I look at things or have changed things in my life, hoping that it would contribute. What I don't seem to share very often, and that's changing now, is kind of even what's going on a personal level. And there's nothing wrong at all, which is so funny. But I don't know. I guess it's interesting. Like, I'm in the process of buying my first home. I've never bought a home before. And I've always wanted to. And it just was never the time. Circumstances, there was always something, right? Something that, and I'm so grateful that the times that I thought about doing it, that it didn't work out, to be the right time. What if we didn't have to pretend? If we didn't have to pretend anything? What if we didn't have to pretend everything's okay? What if we didn't have to pretend that everything's been easy? Truthfully, this has been one of the more challenging things that I've processes. And not that it was bad, or I don't know how to explain it. There was just a lot of steps and probably a lot more, because right now, since COVID, they've really are clamping down on giving home loans to people who are self-employed. And I've been self-employed for 21 years. So there was just a lot of hoops that I had to jump through to kind of prove my income and all that stuff. And I'm so grateful for all of it. I can even say there were things that at times I thought I would have rather been doing. And yet I can tell what this house, the future that it's creating, and all the possibilities that are being opened up because of it. I don't really know how to explain that, but it's like the choices I'm choosing now are creating or opening doors to possibilities of things that I've asked for years. And it's not the house that's relevant, or the buying of the house that's even relevant, but it is this, like, for the first time in a really long time, I'm going to have, and the first time ever in my own home, I'm going to actually have a space for an office space for seeing clients. And I'm also going to have a space for having classes. And I love facilitating. And so I'm actually going to be able to turn part of my home into a venue for access consciousness and classes and events. And I mean, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not a mansion, it's not a huge house, so the events can't be super big in the house. And yet I'm so grateful for that space, like, and that possibility. And like I had a bars class here at the house that I'm in right now, and it was so beautiful. And it was, obviously because of COVID and the size of this house, I could only have 4 people. Those 4 people's lives could be changed in ways I don't even know. And there's something else happening here. So I share that because I don't even know what it is. But I can perceive the energy of it. And I can feel or perceive the space, and like as much work and time that's going into all of it, right? I can perceive it's creating something